Alright, so welcome to the first lesson of this course, Master the Fretboard of the Guitar. So, before we do anything, when it comes to playing chords all over the neck, we need to know the musical alphabet. We need to know the notes in the musical alphabet. Alright? So, what I want you to do, first of all, is open that picture chord book and go to page number 25. So you'll be able to follow along with what I'm going to be teaching you in this lecture. Okay? So do that really quickly. Push pause. And then come back when you have that out. Alright. So the musical alphabet is the same as the regular alphabet. It starts with A, goes B, C, D, and so on. The only difference is that the musical alphabet only has 12 notes. 12 notes, the same as a clock. So a clock has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 12, right? So what you're going to want to do is kind of memorize that the musical alphabet has 12 notes, the same as a clock has 12 hours. And the same as a clock, it repeats itself. So it's like this never-ending circle. Once you get to the end, you start it over. So on the guitar, if I start on E, so this is my 6th string. When I play the open 6th string, I have an E. Then if I go 12 steps up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I reach the E again. Okay? If I were able to go another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't get that high up. But if I were able to, I'd reach E again. It would be like this endless circle. So the only kind of difference, or the way that we kind of call this, is it's called octave. So if I go from this low E all the way up to the higher E, I've reached an octave of that first E. Okay? So the same as a clock goes round and round, the musical alphabet goes round and round, and then you eventually end up where you started, just higher, okay? And then again, everything else repeats itself, okay? So the musical alphabet, if we were to start on the note A, I started on E because my guitar string is tuned to E, the 6th string, as is yours, hopefully. If we were to start on A, the alphabet would go like this. It would go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Alright, so I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Henry, that's only 7 steps. You've been telling me it's 12, now it's 7. You're confusing me, Henry. Don't be confused. I'm going to explain it to you really easily. I'm going to explain it to you so you understand. So we're going to go like this. The musical alphabet, in some places between the notes, has what's called a sharp and a flat. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. So sometimes if I play it from E to F, there's never anything between those two notes. So I'm playing a half step from the E to the F, and there's no E sharp or F flat. There's only E, F. But if I want to go from F to G, they're not right next to each other. In between them is a F sharp. Alright, you can see this very clearly on page number 25 in the book. So between E and F, there is just a step, they're just one step away from each other. And between B and C, the same thing happens, okay? And between all the rest of them, there's what's called a sharp and a flat, okay? I'm going to explain that in just a second. But first of all, in order to keep ourselves from getting confused with all these sharps and flats, we are going to learn the notes on the 6th string of the guitar using only E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and E. just to keep us from getting confused. Okay? All right. And then I'm going to explain to you what a sharp is and what a flat is. All right? So what I want you to do now, please, if you will, play along with me. So get your guitar out. I hope you have your guitar out. Take your first finger, and we're going to do this. We're going to play the open E. Okay. Then we're going to play the first note on the 6th string, which is F. And if you can, if nobody's watching you at home or anything, try to say the notes out loud with me. So E, F. The 3rd fret has a G on it. The 5th fret has A. The 7th fret is B. 8th fret is C. 10th fret is D. And then the 12th fret, again, we've reached our octave, which is the E. Now, as I already said, it repeats itself. So right after the E comes the F. If we go 2 steps further up the neck, it's a G, and so on. All right, so it keeps repeating itself endlessly. All right, so let's just play that one more time together, and then I'm gonna fill in the gaps with what a sharp is, what a flat is. All right, so let's do it one more time together on the 6th string. So we're gonna play open E, E, the 1st fret is F, the 3rd fret is a G, the 5th fret is a A, 7th fret is a B, the 8th fret is a C, the 10th fret is a D, and then we're back at our E again. All right? So what I beg you to do, either do it with me in this video or open page 25 and just play those notes. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. You can play them just forward, or you can try to play them backwards. And then I'll just give you a feeling for, okay, between E and F, there is no sharp or flat. And then you'll kind of know, okay, between F and G, there's no sharp or flat. Between G and A, or there is a sharp. Between G and A, there's a sharp too. So kind of just get a feeling for where the notes are without any sharps or flats. So that's crucial, crucial, crucial. Because once you know where they are, you can easily fill in the gaps. So let me explain to you now what a sharp is and what a flat is. So let's take our F note. So I'm on the 1st fret, 6th string, and I'm playing the note F. You can see it on page 25. All right, so if I take this F and go a half step up the neck, then I got an F sharp. We're gonna call it an F sharp, okay? So a sharp basically means taking a note and making its pitch go up, highering the pitch of the note, okay? So if we take a G and we go a half step up, we're at G sharp, all right? Okay, if we take a and we go up the neck, we have an A sharp. Between B and C, there's nothing. And between D and E, if we take a D and go up the neck, it's called a D sharp. All right, so what's a flat? A flat means that we take the note and we lower it. So now I was on a G, I was on the 3rd fret, 6th string, G, and I went down. And that's giving me a G flat. All right? Now I'm on A. I'm going down the neck. Now I have a flat. All right? So a sharp means that you raise a note. A flat means is that you lower a note. All right? All right, I just wanted to clear up that kind of explanation for you. What I recommend, just to keep things simple in your mind, okay, without going deep into any music theory, is to, in our case, let's just always call them sharps. Okay, so we're just going to go E, F, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and so on. Just for your own clarity of mind, so you don't have this whole mishmash of flats and sharps and all this madness. Just call them sharps so you have clarity within your mind, okay? There are music theory reasons why you would call them a sharp and flat also sometimes, but in our case, we really don't need that. So let's just keep things simple for now. And then one day, when you go deeper into all the Mozart and Beethoven and stuff, then you can, or jazz, then you can get into all that. All right, so we're just gonna keep things easy. We're gonna go E, F, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and so on. Okay, one more thing that I want to point out here, which I actually already said. Before you do all this sharp madness, learn where the notes are without any sharps and flats. And then you can easily say, I know where F is, I know where G is, between the two is F sharp. I know where G is, I know where A is, between the two is a G sharp. Right? It'll just make things so much easier for you. Just fill in the blanks, right? It's so easy if you just know E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And then it repeats itself. With A, the A string is the same. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Right? So the alphabet never changed. And also the steps never changed. The only thing that changed was my starting point. I didn't start on E this time, I started on A. Same thing with the fourth string. Now I'm starting on a D. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, right? It doesn't change. See, I'm on the octave now again. All right? So that's kind of the basic layout of the musical alphabet and how we're going to memorize the notes. All right, so crucial here to kind of what you're going to need to work on now is memorizing the notes on the sixth string of the guitar, and then I'm going to teach you how to identify any note on the fretboard in the next lecture. All right, so do your homework, take the time to really memorize these notes because it's going to be really, really important for the rest of what's going to be coming in the course. All right, I hope this helped, and if you have any questions, please ask me. All right, see you in the next lecture.